It's Friday, so we're gonna cook something together. The in-laws are coming over for dinner tonight, so I decided I was gonna make my favorite food, which is meatloaf. Everybody makes their meatloaf different, but I make mine using stuffing. Alrighty, so we're making meatloaf, right? So here's my mixing bowl, and I have, this is 70-30 beef. I really like my beef kind of fatty when it comes to meatloaf. So we're putting in 4 pounds. So for this meatloaf recipe, we're gonna need 4 eggs. Next, we're gonna put in the stuffing. I don't know why, but I always just get the turkey stuffing. It just tastes really good. All right, we're putting in 12 ounces. Last thing we're gonna add in is 1 cup of tomato puree. I think, honestly, the thing I love the most about this recipe is that it doesn't have a lot of ingredients and it's really easy to make. So we're gonna let the meatloaf sit because the stuffing mix, it's hard. And if you put that tomato sauce or tomato puree on top of it, it softens it up so it doesn't hurt your hands when you mix. So I'm making chicken breast because my brother, he doesn't really like meatloaf, which that's really ironic because that's my favorite food and he hates it. So I just buy the frozen chicken breast from Walmart. So we're gonna keep this really simple. So on the pan, a lot of times people would usually just put this on there, right? Extra virgin olive oil. But 1 tablespoon of this is 120 calories. I use the spray and it is 0 calories. So I sprayed the pan down already. I put the fillets on here. Like I said, we're keeping it simple, so salt and pepper, salt, pepper. Then we're gonna put Bojangles seasoning. Oh, Bojangles seasoning was really slept on. It is so good on like everything. I put it on pork chops, I put it on chicken, it's good on everything. This is what they look like. So, the meatloaf, it's supposed to bake at 350. Chicken is supposed to bake at 375. Well, so we're gonna bake at 350. The meatloaf's supposed to cook for 45 minutes, and chicken, it cooks for like 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I think that'll kind of even out. We're just gonna figure it out. I always turn my oven up to 425. Then I turn the temp down to 350. I personally like my meatloaf crispy on the outside and deliciously moist in the inside. So I usually mix my meatloaf with my hands, but I burned my finger at work yesterday. So I'm just using one of these. And then when it gets mixed pretty well, I'll just use this hand. It works. I always burn myself at work. I don't know what in the world, but I burn myself all the time. I have a scar on my middle finger from my burn, and now I'm gonna have a scar probably here. Look at it. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna make it into a loaf. Alright, so I have my dish here, and I went ahead and put that olive oil spray all over it. There it goes. I really don't want to touch this with this hand. Okay, looks loafy to me. Alright, I'm gonna put about half a cup of ketchup on top just to start us out. Oh yeah, this looks amazing. So like I said, I have my oven at 425. I'm gonna go ahead and put the meatloaf in. Now I'm gonna put in the chicken. Alright, now I'm gonna lower the temp down to 350. It said 350 and it said 390. Ooh, I need to get glasses. I gotta set a timer for 45 minutes. For the sides on the meatloaf and the chicken, I'm making mac and cheese and chicken flavored broccoli rice, instant rice.